Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 27 of our Astropolis Let's Play series, where today we are getting hostile neural networks set up, simulating Enderman and blazes, and it's freaking awesome. So let's get started. Welcome back, my friends, to another wonderful day here in the world of TheAndrata. Where last episode we had left off, and we had started making ourselves a ore extractor with some ore and stuff. Went ahead and got some laser nodes from Laser IO and set it up. We had discussed about this and everything last episode, but I went and did the thing. So what we have going on here is a quantum entangler that pulls power out of here. Why the laser isn't rendering that it's pulling the power out of this in quantum entangler, I'm not entirely sure, but it is working, right? This is outputting to the top. Inside of here, if we go to the down, there is an energy card that is extracting. Oh, there's the laser. Perfect. Maybe it only shows when it actually needs to. Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, power's coming out of there. Boop. Going into here. Bam. Ore extractor staying topped up. Processing, doing its thing. All of the coal ore is going into this laser node, passing over here and going into this ender chest. And I set this up this way intentionally so that we can expand across this, and then we can just use laser nodes and cards and everything to handle all the item input and output. So if we go into our AE system and we go ahead and type Never Ender Ore, I went ahead and actually crafted up the ore extractors that we were going to need for this. And didn't I get the ore base too? Yeah, I have the ore base, which I guess is from Astropolis. But yeah, so we have the ore bases and we have that. However, in order to get the rest of the things that we're going to need, remember we need these infused ender pearls, which I did teach the system how to make. However, I don't have any more ender pearls. So I used my last ender pearl for this guy here. Actually, I had to go get another ender pearl so I can make this ender chest. So we're kind of sort of out of luck here with our ender pearls. Except for the fact that we have an option. We can get into deep learning and get this bad boy going and simulating some mobs and getting ourselves some loot, because that's our next major step of things that we need to do. Well, really not next major step that we need to do, but we need to do it for ourselves so we can have ender pearls on demand and blaze rods probably too. And I haven't run into any other mobs in this pack. I guess slimes. I don't know how much slime balls are used. I have 6 of them. Yay. I guess for sticky pistons. I don't know anything that's going to need sticky pistons going forward, but hey, if there is something, we can go get some slimes from the mining belts, if I remember correctly. Okay, so let's get started with this. So in the system, in our AE system, I have taught it how to make all of the things that we are going to need for this. Okay. And I did go ahead and craft myself a deep learner. So the way that this works, and I've only ever used this mod once before, so forgive me if I'm not 100% accurate on this, because again, I've only ever used it once. But the way that I believe that we have to use this, we have a deep learner, and then we put a model within it, a model framework. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a model framework. One of these bad boys, please. Should be pretty quick. There we go. We have a model. And what we have to do is take this model and right-click it on any entity to build a data model for this. And I'm going to go ahead and actually get 2 of them so we can have blazes and we can have endermen. I don't know if we can work on 2 at the same time, but we'll find out. So with these models, we're going to go onto Venus, and we're going to go ahead and get models in this. And you know what I would like is a fire potion, or what are they called? Fire resistance potion. Do I have the ability to craft this? Like, what are you? Magma cream? Can I make these really quick? I'm tired of the blazes. Let's get a potion brewing stand. A brewing stand. Let's do this. Some blaze powder. We're going to need some for it, and then we need some for the craft. We don't need to make that many. Honestly, 3 of them will be fine for this. I'm just tired of the blazes smacking me, and I take so much damage from them. So we need fire resistance. So that's going to require netherroot or netherwort. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't have any netherwort. How go about red mushroom and a nether prediction? So I can't do this until I do that. Really? Yeah, that's a block. I can craft it later, but I have to get this set up. I can't do this until I actually get it set up. Are you kidding me? Ugh, that's a pain, right? Because, oh wait, yeah. I lied. I'm thinking, oh no, wait, that makes the awkward potions. But no, I need netherwort to make the awkward potions, then the awkward potions get made from, yeah. Let me just right click this, R, make sure there's no other secret way. This is just potions in a mixer. All right, well, forget this. I guess I'm not. I'm just gonna have to run around. Any other fire resistance? I mean, I guess I could enchant and get fire resistance, but like, I don't have enchanting set up at all. I could get fire protection. But I don't have any sort of enchanting going on at all. And I think in order to do it, I don't think I can directly enchant my armor. Yeah, because I'd have to take it off. I think I have to get a book and then do it. Oh, let's see. Enchanting table. Get a book. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this and bookshelves crafted up. Give me a minute. Okay, there we go. Bookshelves crafting, taught everything. I did have to use pretty much all the ersatz, or I did use all the ersatz leather I had, and it leaves me with 19 leather left. And we haven't made this in a long time. I don't really remember how. Tough fabric makes ersatz leather. That's not too bad, because that's just industrial hemp fiber, which we have a ton of. Okay, so that's not too bad. Drying rack. I had to make another drying rack. Apparently, I got rid of the old one. Who knew? Anyway, clear yourself out, please. Or just reset. Cool. All right, so now we have a enchanting table and a bookshelf. So let's go ahead. We'll just pop this. I don't know where. Let's just go. Sure. Put it up top. You can go here. Do corners work? I always forget. I'm so used to apotheosis and then like industrial foregoings enchanting that I always forget how vanilla enchanting actually works. I don't think the corners work. And I think I'm going to be out of luck there because I don't have... Oh, no. Okay, good. Level requirement 30. Nothing works for me, does it? We need Cosmopolis. Let me just get my spacesuit, put this on really quick. Can I directly enchant this? I can't even directly enchant it. All right, you know what? Forget it. Blazes, I'm just going to have to dodge. Bob and weave, bob and weave, bob and weave, bob and weave. All right, so let's just get back to work. I'm tired of messing around. I don't want to play anymore. I want to play the game. I don't want to play around anymore. So the deep learner, we pop it into here. We can insert our data model. Bam. However, remember, we have to... build it first by right-clicking on an entity. So we're going to go ahead and pop ourselves on over to Venus and probably end up dying, but hey, it happens. So we're going to come over here and we have to get to work. So let's go run out here. We're going to come over here. Let's take care of blazes. Okay, I got a blaze data model. Woo! Let's run away real quick. Just to get a breather. We're going to pop into our deep learner. We got to put the blaze model in here. Now, you can see up in the top left, I have to kill 6 blazes to get this to work for the initial setup here. I can also come over here, right-click an Enderman, and now I have an Enderman construct. I can put this in here as well, so we can work on both of them at the same time. And we can see, there we go, okay? Bring buckets and watch in despair as it evaporates, and everything is on fire. You are on fire. Okay, so we can't do anything until we kill 6 of these. So let's go ahead and, well, let's do so. So atomic disassembler is our best weapon here. So we can got 1, 2, and that should have us with 2. Yes, okay, so good. So what I was trying to avoid was getting hit. I probably should look into like better food than potatoes, honestly. All right, you fired at me, so now you're vulnerable. Haha, sucker. Oh, that was a crit. Nice. Do I have enough? One more. All right, one more blaze, and then I don't have to come back and worry about blazes anymore ever again. And then this Enderman is not happy with me, but there's also more blazes here. Baby Endermen are terrible, by the way. I do not like fighting the baby Endermen. They are so hard to hit. Now, this Enderman, I should be able to just cheese it, as long as he doesn't teleport away from me like that. Come on, buddy. Where are you at? This is how I've been fighting the Enderman. Just, stay just out of their reach, but within my reach. Where'd he go? All right. Get over here. Aha. Can't fight me. I can fly. Cool. All right, I'm going to do that and kill some more Endermen. And there we have it. Ugh, as I take another hit, I have the basic model done for Enderman, and I almost have the next model done for Blazes, so I might as well. I only have to kill 5 more. I can handle that as long as I can just not get hit. There we go. That's 2. And if I'm zooming, you know, if I'm sprinting because it's a critical hit, I can one-shot the Blazes. It's hard to like actually do. Good. I think that was it. Yeah, and now we have an advanced model. But now we can go ahead and pop ourselves back on home, and we have our models, which is what we needed to get this whole thing kick-started, right? So we have 2 models. We have our Enderman model, and we have our Blaze model. I believe we can go ahead and take these out of here now. And luckily, it gets us some more Ender Pearls and everything, too, so we'll take it. And some loot boxes, apparently. Ooh, gave us some dirt and some stone. Yes, exactly what I've always wanted. So we go ahead and pop these things in there. A little bit extra. Doesn't hurt to have, right? So with that being done, now we can go ahead and start simulating our mobs. So if you go ahead and go into mob learning, or what is it? Hostile neural networks. I have everything taught to the system to make. So we can go ahead. We're going to get loot fabricators. We're going to probably want, well, we have 2 mobs, so we're going to want 2 of these, I think. And then simulation chambers, we're going to need 2 of these as well, because we have 2 mobs that we're going to work with. We are also going to need prediction matrices. However, we are going to need these to be on hand. I'm going to make 17, which is going to get me 32, because they're made in a stack of 16 each. We are going to need to craft these, though, or really export them into our machines. So we're going to get a crafting card and exporters going on so that we can do this. I don't have basic cards or crafting tables taught to the system, so we're going to take care of that. So that's basic cards and crafting tables. And there we go. Now we should be able to get crafting card because I can do this. I guess I should have just taught the crafting card directly, but it doesn't really make a difference. I guess we could have one of these pushing into a chest, and then we can have like XNet or something move the items around. We can make that work. Okay, cool. All right, so with these, we can go ahead and I guess, where do we want to put our hostile neural network stuff? We're going to need power for it. We're going to need AE access so we can get items in and out, which we don't have AE access up here, so I don't want to put it there. Oh, by the way, singularities. In between last episode, when we ended last episode, I had 3. Since this episode started, we've gotten another 2, 5. Water is the way to go. Look at that, 5 singularities. I don't even know. I don't need them. I don't need to keep this thing running, but I can because I can. I guess since we have, there is cabling run here for this. We can put it over here and we can have everything sit there. So let's go ahead and take these singularities out. And then honestly, like, I don't know that we need singularities really that many. So I have enough to make 5 of these quantum bridges if I need to. So we'll just go ahead and pop that away. I don't think we need it right now. I don't think any of the other crafting stuff is going to require it. Like the crystals or the like the shard of shards and things like that isn't going to require those, so I'm not going to be concerning myself there with that. Let's get a dense cable. We'll pop this here, and then we can get a dense cable, run it there, and then we can branch off of that with some regular cable as needed, but that way we can keep track of where we're at. So let's go ahead and get some glass cable. Perfect. And there are 3 channels being used on this. Yes. Okay, cool. All right, so there we go. We have that, and then now we can go ahead and get things set up. We are going to need power. Trying to think, how do I want to handle the power? Because I just put AE there, so really everything we need to come over here, because both of those machines are going to require, I believe, both require power, simulation and loot fabricator. But I'm also going to need, okay, so maybe we don't do this just yet. Let's not worry about AE yet. Let's get everything set up, and then I can worry about getting the items automatically in and out. We're probably going to use XNet for this, so I can go ahead and kick off a controller. and then let XNet handle all the item movement and everything. So we're going to have two things. We have simulation chambers, and then we're going to have loot fabricators. So I think that we're going to have, like, you know, the simulation chambers on a bottom row, and then we can have the loot fabricator sit on the top. So the items can go from, you know, the simulation chamber into the loot fabricator and just get us our loot. So we need to go ahead and put a data model in here, but we cannot begin simulations without prediction matrices. Like I said, we need these guys in here. So we're just going to go ahead, shift click, and it's going to say, oh no, we have no power, which is true. We have no power, but let's go ahead and feed both of those. And then we can go ahead and get power going. So let's do this and power. Let's grab a quantum entangleporter. Not in there, in here. And we got to place this guy down, and we're going to have to clear it because none of these have been cleared. So inject that. Then we can go into here. Energy. We'll just output to all sides because I have no idea what the face is on this. I honestly, you know what? Let's find out. Does power need to be set to auto eject for it to get power? It does. Okay. I mean, it makes sense, but I was just curious. There we go. Now we have power. So what it's doing now, it's going to run. Iteration number 0 started. Loading model from the blaze. It's going to access its threat level. You know, it's all just fluff text and everything, but this is what matters. It failed to produce any loot, so what we're going to get is a generalized nether prediction, which means I can now make nether wart, but, you know, what do I need it for at this point? So it's a 22% accuracy, which means basically every 1 in 5, we're going to get a success. When we have a success, what's going to happen is it's going to produce a blaze prediction. Those blaze predictions are going to be used. We can take this and we're going to pop it into our loot fabricator, and what that does, it says, okay, with that we're able to make 10 blaze rods. However, it needs power. It's going to require 256 RF per tick. This is requiring 256 RF per tick, which really isn't honestly that bad. Yeah, okay, good. So we have this going, we have that. So let's go ahead and get well, really what we need to do now is get XNet set up. So this was just to set all of this up. This was to get this you know, the idea of this flowing, but we need to get XNet set up to handle all the power. So let's get controller and then the item movement, because I don't want to put, like, if I put the generalized nether in here, I believe it can make, yeah, it doesn't do anything actually. These are used in crafting recipes. That's what it's for. So this is just used in general crafting. So I want these to get put into our AE system, but I want the blaze things to come into here to make blaze rods, because these are literally only used for making blaze rods. So I need XNet to handle the output of this, to pull these, put them into here, and then to pull these, dump them into AE. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get a controller set up. And since I want to have all of these here, we can have the controller. I guess the controller is going to really need to sit here because I'm going to have to run cables. So this is going to sit here. And sure, it can face upwards, except for the fact I don't want it to. Let's fly. Controller. Bam. Don't do that again. And then I fall. Okay. Let's look at how I want it to. There we go. All right. That can face outwards. We're going to need some connectors. And I guess I don't know if this is sided or not. So we'll find out. I really should teach the system how to make these too. But we're going to need at least 4 for now, probably 5 ultimately for this setup that we have going on here. Because I'm going to need one to go here, 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 and here. But then I'm also going to need one to go into like a chest or something like that. So that way we can get the items out. I need to get the power can go here. It should still be configured. Curious as to why the connector doesn't connect on the down. Can a connector not connect to a quantum entangleporter? Oh, it does. It's just not rendering that it's connected. Interesting. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is get power out of this. So actually, I need to grab this quantum entangleporter real quick. The system needs jump started. I don't have power into this, so we're going to go ahead and do this so that the controller gets power. There we go. Now it's jump started, which means it's going to be able to handle its own power, similar to like we have up there with our that setup that we have up there with the ether gas and everything. But now we can go into here and we can say, okay, power is the first channel. Power. You're going to extract power from here, and you can go ahead and insert it into the controller itself. So this will maintain its own power, but we're also going to insert it into all of these machines. And I hope I don't know what XNet's power capabilities are, whether it can how much power it can transfer. I also think I want to have it do. We need to set a higher priority on the controller. We want to make sure the controller never runs out of power. We can't round robin the power though, can we? Because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen here is that I'm going to put the once the Enderman model starts, it's going to drain a ton of power. 512. I guess no, everything's maintaining. Okay, never mind. We're good. Yeah. Okay. All right. Don't have to worry about it. All right. So that takes care of power. Now we're going to need to get items input into our AE2 system. We're also going to need items exported in the prediction matrices exported into, say, a chest. So that way we can access those and get those transferred where they need to go. So we're going to go ahead. I'll get a chest. I'm going to put it here, or even a drawer, really. Could work because it's only one item that we're going to have in here. So let's go ahead and do this. But we're going to need to unlock this drawer. Bam. And then you can go away. I do need to get some of these prediction matrices from here. So let me just grab half of those. We need to clear this. Prediction matrice. Go here. Perfect. Lock it again. So that way, nothing ever accidentally ends up in there. And then we can go ahead and put those back where they belong. Except for the fact that I put them in here. You know what? That's fine. Okay. Because now we can have XNet handle moving those. Okay. So now what we want to do, well, those need to go into the simulation chamber. So we're going to go ahead and set an extract, an item channel. This is prediction extract. And that is going to be from here. It's going to extract. We're going to make sure it's only going to extract these. It shouldn't ever have anything else in it, but just in case. And you can go ahead and insert those into the simulation chamber. So this should have now emptied. Yep. Good. And what I want to do is set that to a round robin, I believe. Can I? This is extracting in a round robin. I don't think I can have it insert in a round robin. That's okay. What'll happen is it'll just fill one of these up and then the other one will just chill. All right, so that takes care of that. We do want to get an export bus from AE2. I should teach the system how to make these as well, and we're going to want this to export into this drawer. So this is going to be quite ugly. Maybe I don't like that I had to break that. I don't like that look. I guess we're going to have to change this up. Let's get we'll put this connector here. We're going to say, what direction is this? This is north. Disconnect on the north. Set your extract again up, please. And you can extract in stacks. Like, just take the whole stack. And then I can get AE at least it won't be able to connect to the back because this is here anyway. So it doesn't really make a difference, does it? I guess I could have it set up, but that's such a waste. I can't put this here, can I? Yeah, no, it's going to want to go there because they can't share that block space. Unless, what if I turn this into, no, yeah, that can't be a actual. I could just have an interface. You know what? I could have an interface and that'll allow things to get put back into the system. But no, can an interface? Yeah, interface can keep items in stock. Yeah, let's do an interface. And then at least that way it closes this gap. So I don't have to worry about that. And then what we can do is a polar upgrade because this is locked. This is only going to be able to pull from its, let's get those out of there. A polar upgrade. And you're going to want to pull from the down. Yeah. And it'll pull items from there into there. I don't need a copper storage on here. Really what I would like to do is what is this? This is functional. Isn't there the storage downgrade? So it can only ever hold a stack. That way we don't end up with, 10,000 of these prediction matrices sitting in here. We'll only ever have a stack. Let's do this. Yeah, there we go. So now this can only hold 64. I like that. So in here, now we got to program that. That's that. And we can go ahead and... Perfect. Honestly, it's fine. Probably shouldn't have that double loop going, but it's fine. Okay. And we don't need that to connect on there, on the down. Get out of here. Okay, so now the interface should now be online. Perfect. We're going to put the crafting card in here, and we're going to say prediction matrices. We want to make those, and I'm going to keep 64 of them in stock at all times. Okay, so it's just going to go ahead and craft them, and then they're going to get pulled out. They're going to get pulled into the drawer, and then the drawer is going to put them in where they go. So we're going to have 64 sitting here. We're going to have 64 end up sitting here. We'll have 64 sitting here, and we'll have 64 sitting here. So we're going to have plenty overall for everything that we're going to need. Don't have to worry about that. All right, so that takes care of that. So now everything is going great here. Now what I need to do, we need to figure out which one of these simulation chambers is which. So this is the first one. We're going to name this guy. This is Blaze Simulator. So then that's going to make this the Enderman Simulator. We'll just call that Enderman Sim. This is going to be Ender Loot. This is going to be Blaze Loot. And let's fix our naming scheme. Ender Sim. We'll pop over here. This is going to be Blaze Sim. And now we're good to go. So what we need to do from our connect our simulation chambers, I need these, and I'm going to need these. And then from here, I'm going to need these and these. And as you can see, we're not getting very many of these Enderman predictions, but as it goes through, it's leveling up. So as it kills 48 of these Endermen through this or simulates it, it will automatically level up our models. So we don't have to worry too much. Over time, it will get better, and we just have to let it run. So what we're going to do is we're going to say on this channel, this is going to be turned off. This is going to be our generalized. So general extract. And we're going to let this extract the generalized stuff. So from both of these, we're going to do an extract, extract, and extract. You can extract as much as you can, so go ahead and stack it up. But from the Ender Sim, you're going to extract the generalized Ender predictions. And from here, you're going to extract the generalized Nether predictions. And you're going to insert those into the interface that I did not set up with this. Ah, my goodness. Everything's taken... It's not looking like I want it to. That's my issue. I'm trying to make this compact, but I can't really see a way to do that easily. And so instead, what I'm going to do is just be lazy about it, and we're going to set up an ender chest. How about that? Didn't I have ender pearls? Sir? Where did ender pearls go? I had ender pearls. I killed some endermen. Where'd they go? Well, let's make some ender pearls real quick. Do I have a craft going on that's needing ender pearls or something? No. Odd. But we can go ahead and just simulate some ender pearls here. Now we can simulate end crystals or ender pearls. We'll take the ender pearls though, and we're gonna make an ender chest. I'm not gonna put those into the system because I don't know why I have no ender pearls, and so I want to make sure I can get an ender chest. Hurry up, Obsidian! You take too long. Need that arc furnace to be much faster. There we go. Okay. Bam, bam. We'll go ahead and put this right there. Perfect. Yeah, there we go. And that means I made that interface for absolutely no reason, but whatever. So we're going to extract from these. We're going to insert into here. And now if we turn that on, it should automatically be pulling out those generalized predictions, putting them where they go. Good. Now we have a bunch of these. We're going to need to put them into a drawer later, but I'll take care of that when the time comes. Do I have any more of these? Yes. See, look, it's getting better as it goes. And look, this guy's already at 26%, so we've already gone up. So what we need to do now, we're going to go ahead and create another item channel. we are going to turn off processing on this for the moment. We're going to extract from the Ender Sim. So extract the whole as much as you can. You're going to extract these. And then from you, we're going to extract as much as you can, the blaze predictions. And you're going to insert those into the blaze loot, but you're only going to insert the blaze from here. And this one, you're only going to insert the ender. So now we have blaze going into here, ender coming into here. And then finally, we're going to set up one final item extract channel. And this one is going to be a extract of anything that comes out of this. This is going to be an extract of anything that comes out of this. And you're just going to insert it into the chest. Sound good? I think this will now work for us. So if we turn that on, this should be doing things. No, you put the wrong things in the wrong spot. Buddy. I put the wrong things in the wrong spot is what the issue was. But yeah, blaze loot. Ender loot. Did I mix those up? This is blaze. Those should have went there. Yeah, ender loot. And on the ender loot one, I have it. Oh, I didn't do that. Well, that's my bad. Oh, no, those are the extracts. Insert ender loot. Yeah. Insert blaze. How did those get over there? Did I do that somehow? Y'all are too slow. Go faster. I need to see stuff pop in here. Perfect. Except, again, they're backwards. What? Is that making any sense? We are extracting those, filtering, and we're inserting those. It's not blacklisted, so it should be. I don't understand what's happening there. From the Ender Sim, extract the Enderman prediction, and then insert it into the Ender loot, which is that one. It's like XNet. It's like inserting the opposite. Am I doing something wrong here? That's just power. It shouldn't be possible for that to be happening. I mean, it doesn't bother me so much. Like, it's fine, but I don't know why they're reversed. Let's see if I go in here and I just reverse this. So I say instead do that, and instead do that. Let's take these out of here. Tick accelerated again. I just wanted it stacked, like, you know, because this is Enderman. I want it to go right into here. It's putting blaze in there again. And it put the Enderman. I am confused. I am quite confused as to why this is not working. Okay, what if I... let's do... On the blaze loot, let's blacklist Enderman prediction. And on this blacklist blaze predictions, I guess. So don't do that again. Maybe now it'll work properly. This episode has gone on long enough. I'm going to have to wrap up. Now they're not doing anything. Yeah, look, it's stuck now. Weird. I don't understand what's going on here with these. There we go. Oh, was it because I had the filter on the extract? But there we go. Now it's automatically producing ender pearls, and this should automatically be producing. Yeah, there we go. Okay, well, that was weird. I guess because I had the extract set up on the simulation chambers, it was freaking out about it. But again, they're still putting things in the wrong spots, because this should be Enderman and this should be Blaze. But hey, whatever, it's working. We have ender pearls on craft now. 55 of them already. We took care of that. I'm happy. And that's going to be the end of today's episode with a little bit of weirdness. I'm going to try and look in to see what's going on there. It doesn't make any sense to me. but we'll play around with it as we go. But as we said, look, now our ender is advanced. We're getting a 30% chance of getting the ender loot, and then this one is a 36% chance there. Before I wrap up, I would like to get ender pearls and blaze rods and hostile neural networks. These into drawers, because if I don't do it now, I will forget, and then I'll AFK, and then I'll end up with thousands of these everywhere. So we can just go ahead and boop, 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 and then ender pearls and blaze rods can go, I guess, like, you know, here. Sure. Honestly, this whole drawer wall has been all kinds of funky, but that's okay. Let's get all of my blaze rods out, all of my ender pearls out, all of these, and nether, all of these. There we go. Perfect. Now everything's where it belongs and we're good to go. Those are upgraded. Perfect. All right, that's it for today's episode. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it. It really does help out the channel. And thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.